The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring...
Now you see him, now you don't. And now you see him again. It's Wizard's Lizard. Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? It's PTW Kink. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, such a good time. It's PTW Guitar Man. These nuts are for the squirrels. It's PTW Vo. Fat bottom on to make the rockin' world go round. It's Daphios. He will fist you. It's PTW King. Honk, honk. It's Bolo in the zoo in the morning. It's I Burned It.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Whose League Is It Anyway? Season 5, Match 2. And tonight, we have Daphios, PTW Vomega, PTW Kink, and the King Craig. How is everybody doing?
Pretty
Good.
That is what I like to hear. Well, if you're new around here and you didn't know, PTW presents Whose League Is It Anyways? It's the newest Commander League game show on the internet where everything's made up and the points are the only thing that matters. There are rules and restrictions that we build decks to every season. They change per season, but that's enough about that because the important parts are the players and the points. So, Vo, what are those points looking like going into the second match of the season?
Well, we only had one game. Wizard is in the lead with 42 points. And then we've got a close bunch up with Bo at 34, Kink at 33, and Guitar Man at 30.
And of course, everybody else has not scored because this is only match 2. But
Alright.
because this is match 2, we have some new deck text to get into. We'll go ahead and start in turn order. Daphios, what are you playing this season? Season 5, the D&D season.
I'm playing Rasad Yin Bashir, known through D&D of defending Baldur's Gate. And unfortunately, Baldur's Gate is too expensive for the deck list, but hoping to use Dungeon Delver and a whole bunch of walls to keep myself safe and go through the dungeons.
What budget are you trying to shoot for?
25.
What, theme is your declared theme for this season?
Stand by the wall. Or defend the walls.
King Craig,
Yes.
what are you playing this season?
I am playing Karlak, and Flaming Fist. I don't play D&D, but as far as I know, she's a badass demon hunter. So I took that and I merged it with one of my favorite computer games, which is Monster Hunter, and I just filled this deck with a load of equipment that it looks like scavenged monster bits, or animals that can be turned into bits to hit other animals with. So it should be fun.
What budget are you going for, sir?
We are 25. I just had to cut an instant to come under the budget. I'm pretty close to the line.
Well, it do be that way. It looks like everybody's ready to go. Everybody's got their 7. Does anyone have any pregame actions?
No.
Excellent. Well, Daph, I guess you may start us off.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Oh. Then I'm gonna play a Dungeon Descent and pass.
Nice. Draw. Forest. Pay 1 to cast a Willow Geist. Not pass.
Draw. Player planes. Pay 1 for a Wayfarer's Bauble and pass.
We will untap and draw. We're going to play an island and pass.
Tap, draw. I'll play an island myself. And cast the best card in the game, Surveyor's Scope.
Draw. Play a Swamp. And tap 2 for a Walking Atlas. And, well, she did play the best card in the game, so we'll go attack Death for 1.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
And
Mega threat.
First Blood, and I'll pass.
Draw. Do a mountain. And I will assist you in your quest. And I'll sack my Wayfarer's Bauble and go get planes, I believe. I'll go get planes. And that'll be me, Kink.
Untap and draw, and we will play Mountain. Then we're going to tap 2 for Yuan T. Malasan.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon, and I will pass.
Untap. I'm gonna draw.
It's a sneaky snake.
It's a sneaky snack.
Tap 2 for a Wall of Mourning. I will pass.
Tap draw. Swamp. I'm gonna pay 1 for a Warlock class. And I'll pay 2 to level up the Warlock class. Look at the top 3, put 1 in my hand, 2 in the grave. Get a Forest to my hand, a Drownyard Temple, and a Dothy Horror to the graveyard. We'll go to combat, and we'll go get Craig for 1.
Craig will take 1.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Play a mountain. Tap 1 for Quest for the Holy Relic. Tap 3 for an Akiri. Pass turn.
Alright, we will untap and draw. We're going to do an island, and we're going to do 3 for a dungeon map. Tap to add colorless, pay 3 and tap it to venture into the dungeon. Only as a sorcery, though. And then we'll go to combat. Juan T. Malasan. He's going to attack somebody. Let's go ahead and make a vow. He's at 40 life.
Yep.
And we will venture into a dungeon.
So you have 3 lands. I'm just gonna do my Surveyor Scope thing.
Best card in the game.
Mhm.
I'm going to go into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So I'll gain a life.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, pass turn.
Draw. What is Plains I was holding on to? Tap 3 for my own dungeon map. I'll tap for 2 for a Mirror Shield and pass.
On your instep, I'll tap Walking Atlas and put a Forest in the play.
Oh, you suck.
Tap and draw. I'm gonna pay 4 to cast Cerebok's Tome. I'll take the initiative, which will go into the Undercity. Room 1, I'll go get a basic land in my hand. Tap the Atlas to put a swamp into play. And then I'm going to pay 3 to activate the Drownyard Temple and return it to play. Tap.
It's disgusting.
Wow, U-Town. And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Pay 1. Play a Hedgewick Mask. Tap 2. Oh, no. Be smart. Tap 2. Be clever, Craig. You can do this. We will put the Hedgewick Mask onto Akiri. We will swing Akiri at Vo.
Take 3.
I'll go into the Undercity with this. Do use the secret entrance. And I'll go get a land, and I'll play the land. It will be a Plains. Kink, you may carry on with your turn.
You mean proceed to my turn?
Yes.
Okay,
So you may
excellent.
proceed to your turn.
Untap and draw a happy little island. 2 for Will, the Blade of the Frontier. Craig, you got the initiative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you even have any blockers?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to combat. We're just going to swing Yuan T at you for 2.
Yeah, I can't block it anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to take your initiative. That will let me scry 1, which that can stay. So I think I'm going to make the treasure. I think I'll use the treasure in these 2 islands to tap the dungeon map to venture into the dungeon again. And scry 2. One of those can go to the bottom, one of those can stay on top. That'll be my turn.
Untap. I'll draw maybe a land. That's not a land. I'm gonna tap for 3 for Cut a Deal.
Woohoo!
Everybody draws a card and I draw 3.
Whoopie-doo!
I'm gonna cast Dungeon Delver. And then I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Go to combat. Send a 2/2 trample at Mystic Incanite.
Well, yeah, I'm taking 2.
Hot dog. I'm gonna take the initiative.
You sure are.
I think put 2 counters on Willowgeist. Main 2. Let's do 4 to cast Sivrus, Nightmare Speaker. I guess we'll go ahead and just get this Cloakwood Hermit out there as well. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play mountain. Tap 5. We're going to play the Karlak.
Oh lord.
Who has
Shit.
Who has the initiative?
Oh, definitely not me.
You have it, don't you?
No, definitely not. God, why am I going right before you? This is awful.
I'm going to swing my 4 at you.
I'm gonna take 4.
Cool. I'm going to get the initiative.
Taking it. Initiative succeeded.
I'm going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on Karlak. We'll go to my second combat now. Swing 4 at King.
Yep, I'll take 4.
Yeah, you will. And I will draw again. I will discard this place. And I will carry on. Pass turn.
Alright, we will untap and draw a mountain. We will tap 2 for Bucknard's Everfull Purse. We're going to tap 1. And we're going to tap Bucknard's Everfull Purse to roll the d4. Get treasure equal to it. Alright, d4. Here we go. Here we go.
1.
That's a 2. Get to roll again. That is a 3. 3 treasure. Craig, you get this purse. Take care of my purse now. I'm just letting you borrow this.
I'm stealing your purse.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Will get a +1 counter from rolling the d4 for the Bucknard. Tap 2 to cast Tormenting Voices. We're going to be discarding this mountain with it to draw 2 cards. Excellent. I got rid of 1 mountain and achieved 2 more. This was a good trade. I'm going to tap 2, and by tap 2, I mean tap Dungeon Map and use a treasure. Go ahead and get Sword Coast Sailor into play. So now my commander creatures can't be blocked if the player I'm attacking has the most life. And we'll go to combat. Juan T is going to go swing at Craig for 2. He cannot be blocked. We will take the initiative. Go to Muriel's Graveyard and create 2 1/1 black skeletons, and then we'll go to the Deep Mines and scry 3. That one can stay on top. Those 2 can go to the bottom. Pass turn.
Untap. Play this plains. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Rasad. Pay 2 to equip the Mirror Shield to Rasad. And then I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. We'll sacrifice the Walking Atlas to Sivrus. Or mill a card for each opponent, and it goes back in my hand unless they pay 3. Craig, you have a Null Mage Advocate.
I will pay 3 life.
All right. Kink, you find a cursed idol.
Let me ask you this: which mode are you going to use on that?
Which mode am I gonna use on that? You know, probably this destroy artifact would probably be relevant at some point against the Voltron deck. It seems like a good bet.
So you're not going to use it on like my artifacts, right?
Oh no, probably not.
Okay, you can have that then, as long as that's how it will be used.
All right, I will not destroy your artifacts. And Daff, you have Calny Ambush.
You can have the land.
Whoop-a-doo! Since 2 cards left my graveyard, little guys gets +2/+2. I am going to send 6 trample over to Mystic Incanite.
Yeah, you getting that initiative.
Whoop-a-doo!
My catchphrase, you son of a bitch.
We'll venture into the Undercity. I think I'm gonna go Karlak. Keep that thing away from me. play
do I?
tap land
Jesus.
county ambush. 1 for 50 feet of rope. I'll pay 4 to go into the dungeon with the rope. To make a Skellington. 4/1 black Skellington. Pay 3 to cast Dross Harvester. He's a 4/4 with protection from white. At the beginning of my end step, I lose 4 life. Whenever a creature dies, I gain 2 life. I'll move to the end step. Cloakwood Hermit will make 2 squirrels, 2 tapped squirrels, and I'll lose 4 life. And I'll pass the turn.
Jurawa.
Cool.
I will play a plains, tap a plains, and we'll do the Everfall pass. Roll a d4. I rolled a 3. You can have that vote. We're going to tap 2 for Vorak Battle Horns. We're going to pay 1 to equip that to Karlak. Oh, we're going to sack a treasure. So she has trample and she cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. I'll tap, sack both those treasures, pay 1, and I will also cut a deal. So everyone draws a card.
Whoopie doo!
Tap 1 red. Play a dueling rapier, which will
Lord,
auto equip
he's going
itself to Karlak. 9 first strike. That can only be blocked by 1 creature. We will swing Karlak. We will go first at Daphios.
I'll block with my wall. Second 5.
I'll draw on the attack trigger. I will swing Karlak at Kink for the second combat. I also draw a card on attack trigger. My end step, I'm going to discard 2 mountains and this bronze plate boar, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Twice.
Draw. Island. We're going to tap 7.
When's my turn to get the purse?
Arcane Endeavor.
Mom said it's my turn.
So I'm going to roll 2d8 and choose 1 result. I'll draw cards equal to that result, and then I can cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value equal to or less than the other result. Advantage on the roll. A 4 or 3 and a 1. Excellent. I'm going to draw 4. That's a 3 or less. We're going to play Kick in the Door. Put a +1 counter on target creature. It gains haste until the end of turn, and it cannot be blocked by walls until the end of turn.
no.
I guess I'll put it on Will. So he'll get 1 from rolling the dice and 1 from the kick in the door. We're going to draw 3 cards and reveal them and cast 1 of them without paying its mana cost. We're going to go with Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. When Aberrant Mind Sorcerer enters the battlefield, choose target instant or sorcery card in my graveyard.
Hot dog, get back to dice rolling one again.
Yeah, let's go with Arcane Endeavor. We're going to roll a d20 for Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, but we have advantage, so it's going to be 2.
Swear to God. I swear to
Here it
God.
comes, baby. Big money.
1 and a 2.
Oh, crit 20, baby!
Hey,
And
there's
the
the
other one
boy.
was a 16, so of course we're taking the
How many
crit
points
20.
is it? Nat 20.
5 points.
Damn.
So we're going to return Arcane Endeavor to my hand from the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer's effect. Dungeon of the Mad Mage is completed. We're going to go to
can't give you
combat.
anything.
Wanti's going to go at Vo for 2. I'm going to choose to go into a dungeon first, and I'm going to go into the Tomb of Annihilation.
Ruh-roh.
Each player loses
Each
life.
player.
So yeah, I'm going to go into the Veils of Fear. Hell no. Each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card.
I will happily discard a card.
Llanowar Skill.
Play Golem.
Then I will move to instep, and I'm going to have to discard. I think I'll discard Displacer Beast, 2 mountains, and an island. Pass turn.
Drew, I'm gonna play this Azorius Guild Mage. Hey, Kink, can I get at that initiative?
I mean, how much are you going to get at me for? I'm at 21, man.
6.
No.
Alright, fair enough. The cast always watching. Craig, coming at you for 6.
I will take 6.
Pass turn.
Yeah.
Draw. We're gonna pay 1 and try this purse.
Yay!
4.
I get a
Woo!
3.
Give staff purse. Yeah, we want that initiative.
Why don't you play a card that says you get the initiative?
I have creatures that basically say that. I just have to turn them sideways. Go to
Turn
combat.
sideways.
2 1/1s and a 4/1 with Manache. Over at Kink.
Will and Skeleton will block the 4/1. The Mind Sorcerer will block another one. I'll take 1.
Take a whopping 1. I'll gain 4 from my Dross Harvester.
I'm assuming you're gonna kill the skeleton.
Yes, let's kill the skeleton. Take the initiative. Whoop-a-doo! That'll
Gonna do this
complete the
thing.
Undercity. So I will look at the top 10, reveal the top 10 even, put a creature into play with 3 counters and hexproof until my next turn. Let's get the Death Tyrant. Is a 7/9, and he has hexproof until my next turn. We'll do 2 for you find a cursed idol, choosing, enter a dungeon, and make a treasure. We'll go with Mad Mage. Gain a life. 5, we'll cast Zombie Ogre. The 3/5 at the beginning of my end step. If a creature died, I'd venture into the dungeon. We are going to pass the turn. I'll lose 4 life to Dross Harvester. I'll make 2 tap squirrels, so we got 3 tap squirrels. And I'll venture into the dungeon off the Zombie Ogre. Scry 1. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I am mounting
Would
for
love a
turn.
lot.
If you don't, just don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Okay.
And I will seek a rendezvous with you.
I won't hit you for my next turn.
That is absolutely fine. We'll both draw 3 cards. We will tap 1 red for a rabbit battery to 1/1 hasty. I'm gonna go to combat. Oh, I get a counter over here. I will swing this 9/4 first strike at you with trample and can only be blocked by 1 creature.
The 4 blocks. Let's sacrifice a squirrel to Sivrus. Craig, you have a Cauldron of Eternity.
Yeah, you can have it.
Kink, you have the Gala Greeters.
Yeah, you can have those.
Whose
Excellent.
league
Def,
is it anyway?
a
Green staple.
swamp.
You can have that.
All right. Since 3 cards left my graveyard, Willow Geist will get 3 counters. He's
Wait.
now a 9/9.
You mother.
I will declare Willow Geist as a blocker. And
Yep.
before damage, I'll cast Golgari Charm, choosing regenerate each creature I control.
In response, I'm gonna Boros Charm and give her double strike. I just want the initiative
Is that all?
and to do 9 commander damage to you.
It'll be regenerated and removed from combat, and then I'll take 9 commander.
Beautiful. And I will venture into the dungeon. I will goad a target creature. The creature I will goad will be Kink's commander.
Whoopie doo.
Yeah, go to second combat. We'll swing Karlak again. She still has double strike. I'll swing
And me?
at you, though.
Yep, I'll throw the Death Tyrant in the way and take 9 more commander.
Beautiful.
And I'll never let your commander untap the rest of the game. Take that for what you will, rest of the table.
This is fine.
Yes,
You
my
can go
turn.
Kink.
Untap and draw. We're gonna play Mountain. We're going to tap for Loot Dispute. Whenever Loot Dispute enters the battlefield, I take the initiative and create a treasure token. This is my initiative. Then whenever I attack the player who has the initiative, I create a treasure token, and whenever I complete a dungeon, create a 5/5 Rugged Dragon creature with flying. And when I took the initiative, I progressed in the Tomb of Annihilation to the Sandfall cell. Each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, creature, or a land.
It's like squirrel.
I will sacrifice this dueling rapier.
Oh, I took it.
Pay 2 to equip Yuan Ti Malison with an Aether Tunnel. So now he gets +1 and can't be blocked, no matter what, because he's cool. We're going to use 1 treasure and these 2 red. Play
sure Karlak's
Scion of Stygia. When Scion of Stygia enters the battlefield, choose target creature, roll a d20, either tap it or tap it and it doesn't untap. I'm going to choose Karlak. I'm going to roll 2 dice because of advantage. And fucking 3 and 6. Shit. That's just tap a creature. And your Karlak's already tapped. Go to combat. We're going to swing 1 T at Craig. And Will is going to go at Daff because she has the most life, and that's what Will does. He also has
How
another
big is
+1.
1T?
1T is a 3/1. Can't be blocked. That'll activate a dungeon trigger, which will put Tomb of Annihilation in room 4, create the Atropal 4/4 Black God with Death Touch, and that'll be another dungeon completed. 5/5 Red Dragon off of Loot Dispute. That'll be a pass.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 to flash in Stone Skin on Rasad.
Oh lord.
That's a big old booty.
I'll draw Sick and play this Plains. Since Dungeon Descent is stinky, I'm going to use it to use the Bucknard's Purse, and Kink, you can have it.
I found my purse finally.
I cannot believe that made it all the way back to you.
4 for a Midnight Pathlighter. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. And whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. A 1 and a blue to cast Favorable Destiny on Rasad. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to be swinging Evo for 18. Can only be blocked by legendary. Rasad spins around in the air, falling from the top wall and landing butt first on top of Omega. I'm going to go to the Lost Mine, and it triggers twice. Yeah, I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a mountain for turn. We're going to tap 3. I'm going to play Flaming Fist for double strike. We're going to pay 2 to equip the Hedgewig's Mask onto Karlak. And then we're going to go to combat. We're going to swing at Kink. She is an 8/7 that can only be blocked by one creature with power 3 or less, and she has trample.
I'll block with Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
I'm going to swing Karlak at you again, Kink.
Yeah, I can only block with one thing, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do about that. GG.
And then going to try and cast Chance for Glory. I'm going to gain an extra turn, but at the end of the next turn, I will lose the game. I took the initiative as well at some point during that. I will just draw a card. At the beginning of this upkeep, I will also get the initiative again and go to the Throne of the Dead 3. Top 10 cards in your library, put a creature card. We will play the Auric Windwaker. Draw a card for turn. We'll play a Plains. We'll tap 2 for a Keenered Sentry. Cast trigger. 4 on the quest for the Holy Relic. 3 for a Foundry Inspector. 5 on the quest. And then I'll sacrifice it, removing 5 counters. And I will go and get an equipment and attach it to a creature I control. Yeah, I want the Whisper Silk Sage. That equips itself. We're going to go to combat.
Coward!
And we're going to swing at you.
Right.
8 double, 16 double strike. You have
So
5
the
commander mark.
16 kills. Yeah.
That's a commander damage kill.
Daphne needs to roll a d4, and Craig needs to roll 2d4 for looting the body.
Roll a 3. Roll a 1.
4.
Nice.
Damn it.
Well, do we have stats for the game, Vo?
Oh yeah, Craig with the most combat damage. Everybody with 1 cast of their commanders. I mean, it goes to the voting. Starting with that for Splashy's play.
I like Kink's big turn.
I did the roll 2d8 spell, and then I drew cards and played
that
another
one.
card, and then that did a
Finished the
dungeon, which let me do
dungeon,
another card,
Which
and
got
then
the creature, which got the nat 20.
yeah.
The Arcane Endeavor turn.
It's a good turn.
That one, and then Craig killing me. Or the big kill turn.
Yeah, we gotta go to Splashiest to Mr. Craig. Chance for glory into actually popping off the quest. Big turn.
Big turn.
And we'll go 1 to Daph. Flashing in the +10.
2 to Kink, for sure, for the Arcane Endeavor play. That was quite cool. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know what happened because I turned away. If someone can explain this to me. I turned away, and then Vo had a board state that was just ridiculous. What happened there? Like, you had, like, no, like, 3 permanents in play, and then I came back to the table, and you had, like, 10 permanents in play. I don't know. Yeah, I was away for that bit, but I'll give you the point for whatever you did there.
My points I'm gonna have to give two to the Chance for Glory, and I'm gonna have to do one to sitting on Vo.
Yeah, for the best theme.
I'm gonna have to go to Kink for best theme. Sure rolled a lot of dice. And then Craig sure smacked people.
I think we're gonna go to the Mr. Kink. Very flavorful Dungeons and Dragons action over there. I think we're gonna have to go with the 1-2 big walls. One big wall. One per house. Rasad and Bashir.
Who was a thick ass? I give 2 to Death. You definitely had the defense stats in my mind. I'll give 1 point to Vo because he was causing me a nightmare at some points in that game.
I'm gonna give 2 to the wall and a 1 to the weapons, because the weapons did end up being a lot of the reason why you're able to get so much damage through for most of the game, like the only being able to block with the 1 and the trample.
I'll take it over to Death for the most valuable card.
The one that was unblockable was attacking alone the whole freaking
Auntie.
game. Yep.
Auntie.
The Malison. And then 1, 2. How are you drawing a card for attacking every turn, Craig?
Akiri. Akiri
Akiri.
said whenever you attack a player with a creature, as long as it's equipped, draw a card.
Those are
It
both
doesn't-
giving stupid card advantage.
Yeah, that was giving me way too much card advantage. This guy.
Yeah, my votes are the same. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna give 2 to Akiri and 1 to Wanti, just because Wanti's I think in 3 or 4 decks, so he's a little less unique.
Yeah, I'll give 2 to the Stone Skin, and I will give 1. Yeah, 1 to Auntie. I can't look past it. It just did so much. How many dungeon triggers did you get off that? Because it's unblockable and you venture.
lot.
Really like 5.
Yeah.
When
you
then
got
you
the
get the
initiative.
initiative, so really like 10.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus. That thing was ridiculous. But the other one did murder a person, so what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna give mine to Akiri and the 1 to cut a deal.
Which one?
See,
Which
that's
one?
the thing,
Has
is
to be
multiple
F's
people
then,
had it.
'cause,
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up.
Whoopie doo!
We're gonna have 4th place to Bo with a 19 points.
God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And we'll have 3rd place to Def with 35.
Damn, that
Wait,
guy.
35? How the hell? I didn't go through a single dungeon.
2nd place with 40 points go to Mr. Kinkanite, which leaves Craig in 1st place. Big fat 48.
What's that gonna do to the league standings, Mr. Point Master?
Oh, baby. Craig's
Oh,
going to be in
baby.
1st with 48. Wiz in 2nd with 42. Pink at 3rd with 37. Daff at 4th with 35. Guitar Man with 30. And Vo with 27.
Whoopie doo!
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
Thank you all for watching.
Naughty finger wig.